Now, all success in business comes from the 3 P's: people, product, and process. When all 3 of these are in alignment, you will have success. Now, at each stage of your success, there's going to be different elements to each of these. So let's talk about people first. So in the job, the $100,000 a year range, who is the only person in that formula? Well, it's you. There's one of the reasons why you're not being as successful as you could be. You only have a limited amount of time. More importantly, you only have a limited amount of energy. Energy is the most valuable asset that you have, because you might be able to try to work for 48 hours straight to try to get a product out or a project completed for your boss, but if you don't have the energy to do it, you're not going to do it well, and Red Bull can only take you so far. Also, you as an individual have certain skill sets. You're not going to be the best accountant in the world and also the best copywriter in the world. And if for some reason you are, you're probably not going to be a good web designer. Put all of that together and you might not be able to know how to manage pay-per-click advertising. So you as a person cannot translate out of the job until you start to work on a team. So in the people realm, when we get into the hobby side of things, that's $250,000 a year. You're starting to expand a little bit. You're starting to use some outsourcers. You're starting to leverage other people's capabilities, time, and energy a little bit better. You're also starting to go out and network. They say that your net worth is equal to your net worth. So that's directly related to your ability to sell and to find people to buy your products and services from you. So the people part in the hobby side, you might not have a perfected team yet, but you're experimenting a little bit. You maybe have an outsourcer that's cutting your grass for you. Yes, that's an outsourcer. It's allowing you to save time and energy or better dedicate it to something else that makes you more money. Now, when we move from the job to the hobby and now we actually have a business, you need to have the A team. That means you need to know from your processes, your systems, and your procedures what it is that you need to do to be successful in business from a sales and an implementation standpoint, and then having the right people in those positions and knowing that when you have the right people, you'll be more successful, and then also knowing when you have the wrong people, you're going to be less successful, so getting rid of them and replacing them quickly is humanly possible. So in the people part of this business, you're an individual as a job. In a hobby, you're starting to work with some outsourcers, some additional people to leverage time, energy, and skill sets. But when you get into a business, you need a perfect team. You need to have the right team. It's the only way to get there and stay there. So I'm Roger, the partner. This was a segment on people. Check out the next video so we can talk about your product.